So joining us now is Carl Martin. You've probably seen him, he boxed in April, is that right?
That's right, yeah.
And how'd you get on there? Your first fight for the GBBU?
First fight for GBBU, yeah, when I won. Brought home the belt.
Right, so you're boxing a guy called Ricky Sandu, who's had 1-0.
Yeah, that's correct, yeah, he did.
So
yeah.
have you seen him box before?
I've watched a couple of his fights on the internet. He looks quite fast. He's not a good boxer, but beatable. And that's exactly what we're going to do on the day. We're going to beat him. We're going to bring the belt home.
So tell us about your background before the GBBU. What did you do as a young kid?
A young kid, I was never really into boxing. I've only been doing it a few years, you know. I was more into motocross. But as soon as I put a glove on, I couldn't take it off. And here we are now, and that's what we're doing. We just want to win.
Have you had boxing experience or kickboxing experience before that? I've
been around people all the time. I got myself into a bit of cage fighting before, you know. I've always been in the gym and I've always been around boxers and people that fight, watching my mates fight. It's always interested me, you know.
So you train out in Orpington. Who's training you over there?
St Paul's Cray. It's called Amigos Gym.
Right.
Good gym, good fighters, kickboxing, every style of fighting that you want to do. They've got champions in there and we win.
That's good. So on the night, you got plenty of support coming to see you?
Yeah, I always bring a few heads with me. It's always good to have a bit of support, you know that, yeah.
Very vocal support?
Always very vocal, yeah.
Right. So this could be one of the big fights of the night, really, couldn't it?
I think
one someone's always got to go.
Yep, correct, yeah, that's right. Mine's got to stay, that's it. So we do everything in the power to keep that win, you know, keep it going.
So how long have you been training for these fights? Obviously your first fight was a few months ago. How long?
I never stopped training.
No. Oh, so you're basically training all the time?
I'm always training, but you know, before the fight, I'll just cut it down a little bit, only do 3 days a week instead of doing 5 days a week. And then 4 or 5 weeks up to the fight, bang, I'm on it, I'm there, that's it. And I'm training 5 days a week, doing 20 minutes, 20 miles road running. I'm there, that's it, it's dedication.
You do 20 miles a week?
20 miles a week, yeah.
Oh, it's very good.
Yeah.
So obviously you're not going to have a fitness problem then on the night?
No, of course not, no, that's right.
That's brilliant. All right, so there you got Carl Martin. Come and see if you want tickets. You're on Facebook, Carl?
I am, yeah.
Just to tell them all about yourself. Go on. Have you got the audience watching you?
Well, my name's Carl Martin. Like I said, I'm a boxer from Orpington. I've come to win. I'm on Facebook. Look me up. And there you go.
So join us now, the undefeated Brandon Ball, 5-0. The last 2 fights have been by stoppage. Young bright prospect. We see him in the Haringey Box Cup last year. A good leading little amateur. Now with the GBBU. He's a champion. Who have you got on this fight?
His name's, was it Les? Is it Les? Oh, Les Wade, and he's very experienced from what I've heard. But
where's he from? Do you know?
Manchester.
Oh, okay.
Sure. Yeah, he's another Manchester.
Some of the Manchester guys are quite tough, aren't they?
Yeah, well, they are tough kids, but I do give it to them. They don't go down without a fight.
Yeah.
But you know, they can't take my speed and power.
Well, we've seen a dramatic change in the last couple of fights. Oh, your first 3 fights, gone the distance, the last 2 fights, stoppages. You're looking very accurate. What's changing your training?
I'm doing more strength and conditioning, really. Bit more sparring with the welterweights. Yeah. Getting a bit tougher, you know, so I can deal with the punches.
Sparring's the best thing, really, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
You can't beat it.
You can't beat sparring.
No, not at all. So, you're defending your belt against this guy?
No, I've won a novice belt. This is up for a Kent title.
So it's a vacant title?
Yep.
Okay.
4-round fight, 3-minute rounds. But I'm going to be in shape for this one. I feel in shape now, but there's always room for improvement, you know?
Oh, yeah, of course. Now, do you think it's going to be another stoppage? I think you're getting quietly confident now, because even now you're talking more confidently than when we first done the interviews.
Yeah, well, if it comes, it comes. You know, I don't look for them. I'll just let my hands go. You know, whatever happens, happens. Happens for a reason, you know.
Your dad's a proud man. I see your mum at ringside. I think sometimes she don't want to watch the fight, but she's like that sometimes, isn't she, your mum?
Oh yeah, she is a bit like funny and watch me box, but I can take care of myself. She don't need to worry. My dad, he's over the moon with me.
He loves it,
boxing.
He
loves it. But
you can tell he's proud.
Yeah, I can tell they're both proud, to be honest with you. Yeah. And it makes me feel good that I'm making them proud, you know. So
anything you want to say to your Facebook fans out there? Come get tickets?
Yeah, come get tickets. It's going to be another cracking fight. I'm here to impress, you know. But what can I say? It's going to be brilliant.
Yeah. So you got Brandon Ball, undefeated, 5 fights. Got to be 6-0, I think, on July the 3rd. Come and watch him. GBBU at its best. Right, so joining us now, Joe Gbbu, people know him as Trigger. He's got a fight against Portsmouth James Holmes, a very tough kid fought a lot of boxers. What do you know about him, Joe?
I don't know too much. I know he's fought Brian, Frank Collin, and Annie Smallman, I think.
So he's fought some good guys, really.
Yeah, he has, yeah.
So this is a step up for you?
It is, yes, but that's what you've got to do, haven't you?
Tell us about your last couple of fights. You find them nice and easy, difficult, or what?
Yeah, well, difficult. Yeah, it was good. I worked hard, but it's all about training and the fights are reward, really, isn't it?
Yeah. So the guy you're fighting, Joe Wins, is that his name? Oh no, sorry. You're boxing James Taylor. I've got Joe Wins down there for some reason.
James Taylor.
Yeah. He used to be a singer, didn't he, James Taylor?
I have no idea.
Before your time?
I have no idea.
Right, so you're boxing this guy, you don't know too much about him, apart from the guys that he's fought. Have you not watched him on video at all?
I haven't, no. I will get round to doing it, but just not yet.
So you're training now, are you training any different, or are you doing the same training regime you've done previous?
Same really, I switch things up a little bit, but obviously that'll all be revealed in the night.
Yeah.
So I'm training hard, very hard. I know I've got to beat his work great. It's be hard for him to get into me, but yeah, he's experienced, so.
You've got plenty of support though, haven't you?
Fight for me, I have, yes.
Yeah. Alright, so you've got Joe Sengu, come and see him next month. He's boxing on Gbbu show. Great little fighter. He don't talk a lot, but actions speak louder than words. Come and see Joe Sengu. So we're joined now by Jamie Freeman, 2 fights and 0. They call him Popeye. Why do they call you Popeye? You eat a lot of spinach or what?
I don't know why.
You don't know why they call you spinach? You never ask anyone?
No, Brian's made up my name.
Oh, was he? Oh, okay then. So you like well, you had defeated 2 fights. You had a hard fight against Larry Penfold last time. How tough was that then?
Yeah, it was one of my hardest fights. Well, it was my hardest fight, I'd say. But I think he made it hard for me. He kept ducking down, cuddling me. Every time I threw more than a jab.
Well, that's something you get from experience, though. You need these sort of fights. So think, well, another day when you're fighting up a little level, you know, if someone does that, you know what to do next time.
Yeah.
What do you know about this guy that you're fighting now?
I know it's fought Brandon.
Fought Brandon and Lloyd Martin and Gary Hudson.
Yeah. So
he's fought some few tough kids.
Yeah, he looks like to be strong as well.
Have you been studying, watching him on video?
Not yet, no.
Oh, so where are you training at?
Sweatbox.
Okay, who's training you?
Brian, Frank's put a bit more work into me now as I'm coming along.
We do more on the pads as well, more sparring?
Yeah, I'm going to start trying to get some running in now as well.
Well, you haven't run before?
No.
That's one thing you'll notice in sparring, if you ain't run enough, you'll soon feel it.
Yeah.
You can't hide this game, you know, you've got to put 100% into it. Even 90%, you know, you have to run every day. As simple as that. Shuttle sprints, things like that. Is that what you're going to start doing?
Yeah, I'm going to try and get myself into a good routine about it, yeah, I need to.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you have to, because otherwise, you know, you're going to be in that puffing, and, you know.
See, I was last fight out as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you've got to realise road work is very important, especially sparring as well.
That's it. I'll learn in my time in it, won't I?
Oh, yeah, of course. So we've got Jamie Freeman, he's 2-0 at the moment. Come and see him again next month in July, here at Dickens World, the Gbbu show. Be a brilliant night, great action. Right, join us now, Sam Saunders. You probably lost him last time out. Unfortunately lost. He boxed against Zach Maidman. Why was that? Not training hard enough, or?
I don't know. To be fair, I don't think I put everything that I had into that. Nowhere near. Like, I've watched the video on like Facebook and that, and it's one of my worst like fights.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he knocked me out like from the strength of his punch, because his hits wasn't hurting. Like, that wasn't the problem. I just think I maybe was, I don't know, just tired.
A little bit too much in weight, because obviously they've got you moving down now for this next fight.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I think he was a little bit heavier than me, but even then, like, I don't think he was all over me. If you know, he caught me with a good few shots. I caught him a few body shots, like he said. But yeah, it wasn't the fact that it hurt me.
Right, so it's going to be a local derby versus Harry Smith. What do you know about Harry?
Not a lot, to be fair. I know of him, but not seen any of his fights or anything like that.
It's his debut anyway, so you probably haven't seen him, but you may have seen him about.
Yeah.
So what have you trained different now? Because obviously you're coming down in weight. Are you watching your food more?
Yeah, I'm watching what I'm eating. A lot of chicken and rice now, and a lot of fish.
You feel better for it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've lost a little bit more weight. Obviously to get down to welterweight, but my training, I've trained so much harder for this. Like, I'm out every day now, I'm doing 5 to 6 runs a week. I'm doing a lot of light weights indoors, a lot of training indoors. Got my missus indoors, like doing pad work with me and smashing me around the room with some gloves on and that, just like get my head moving and things like that. So yeah, I'm a lot different now because this is what I want. You know, before I don't think I was too sure if I wanted to become a boxer or not. But now I've got to the point where I'm enjoying the training, I'm enjoying the eating, and I'm enjoying getting in that ring. You know.
Brilliant. So you got Sam Saunders. His local lad actually works downstairs in Nando's as well, so you don't have to go far from work. But come and see him. Hopefully he'll get a win this time. He's moved down the way, as you said. So anything you want to say to your friends out there in the world?
It's going to be another cracking night. You know, I'm looking for the win. So you know, come give me your support. Get some tickets off me. I've got obviously tickets, so just get me as soon as for them. So
you got Sam Saunders, July the 3rd here at Dickens World. Come watch him. Again, it'll be a great night, and hopefully he'll get a win this time. Right, joining us now is Lyndon Ralph. Last time out, he won. He's had a couple of losses before that. But a nice little win early on the show. Tell us about that win.
Yeah, it was good. Went out there strong. Put the pressure on him. First round was good. Knocked him down the first round. And then second round, knocked him straight back down again and ended him.
Right, so you had 2 wins. What do you know about this guy you're boxing? Because I don't know either.
I don't really know much about him. I know Brandon Ball fought him the night I won my last fight.
Okay.
But I didn't actually see it really because I was in the changing rooms getting ready for my fight.
But lucky you're going to get the DVD. So that's going to be on the DVD as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah. So you're looking for two on the trot now, really?
Yeah.
All right, what have you changed different? Because obviously you had a couple of losses earlier on, but you won that one. What did you change to get you that win?
I've been trying to strengthen up a bit more and doing a lot more weights and that.
Yeah.
But apart from that, same sort of stuff really, just a lot more weights and yeah.
All right, so anything you want to say to your fans? Buy tickets for you, join you on Facebook?
Yeah. If anyone needs any tickets, either get hold of me or there's posters will be going round. And I'll appreciate as many people as possible. Just thank you and be there, don't miss it. It's going to be a great night of boxing.
So come and support your local boxers. Lyndon Ralph, from Sitting Bull, local lad. So come along and see him. Buy a ticket, come and watch him. It's worth boxing. It's worth watching the boxing, and we'll hopefully get another win.
Yep.
Good. Cheers, Lyndon. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Join us for making his debut on the GBBU show is Luke Frankham. He's boxing Wayne O'Neill, who we've seen a few times anyway on the GBBU show. Obviously you don't know much about him, but he has boxed on a few shows. He's a good little mover. That's about it, really. But you haven't studied him at all?
No, I don't know nothing about him.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about yourself as a young lad. You boxed for West Street?
Yeah, boxed
down
for West Street, yeah, boxed there for 2 years. I didn't end up having no bouts, done a gym show and that.
Okay.
Yeah, it was about it, really.
How long ago was that?
Good 10, 11 years ago.
Oh, okay. So you was just a little nipper.
Yeah, I was only
So what
young,
made
mate.
you want to box now?
I just love it. I just wished I never stopped it like when I did, so yeah. Just loved getting in the ring and boxing, so I just thought I've got to book a show up and do it. So.
Right, so how long have you been training now?
Well, few months.
Okay, who's training you?
I've been training down at Signet's.
Right, who's training you there?
Was that Jason?
I don't know who he is.
Yeah.
But, all right. So what made you want to come on a GBBU show and box?
Well,
You've seen some of the fights?
Yeah, well, my mate Ricky was fighting on the same show for a belt. He's fought in there before. So
Ricky Sandu?
Ricky Sandu, yeah. I come up and watched him fight, and I just thought, yeah, I'd definitely like. It's a bit of me. I was injured at the time, I would have probably jumped on that show.
So you just watch the fights, think I'll have a go.
Yeah. Just.
So you've got guys who come and watch the fights. They say, oh, no, I can do him. And there's actually stood up in the challenge. He said, yeah, I want to box. I can fight. So hopefully we're going to see you soon then, Luke.
Yeah, you definitely
going to be boxing against Wayne O'Neill from Manchester.
That's it, mate.
Very nervous?
No, not at all.
No. What about your sparring? You do much sparring?
Yeah, I've been sparring. Well, getting quite a lot of sparring, but
that's good.
Could do some more. Go to a few different gyms and that.
I'm too old to spar. You know that, don't you? I'm too old. Probably hit me all day long. But there you go. Luke Frankham going to be boxing July here at the GBU show. Come and see it at Dickens World. Brilliant. Right, joining us now is Harry Smith. He's making his debut on the GBBU show. He's boxing Sam Saunders, who we saw a little bit earlier on. Tell us a little bit about your background.
I started this when I was 10, amateur at Strood ABC, and then I boxed there for few years and then bounced around clubs, and then I left a couple of years ago, and I come back about 6 months ago when I started putting on a lot of weight.
Yeah.
And then with the help of Brandon and Joe, you know, they helped me lose it, and you know.
So what made you want to come back into boxing? You come and watch one of the shows here?
I have, but I've always boxed, you know, and I missed it. You know? And then I didn't expect to fight. I'm very grateful that I am to be, but well, yeah.
Oh, good. So you boxed Sam Saul. Have you seen him box before?
I've seen him spar. I've never seen him fight.
Right.
But
he got stopped in his last one.
He did.
Yeah. I think he got stopped. Yeah, he did get stopped. Yeah, because he ran out of energy. Yeah.
I'm hoping I don't do that.
Well, no, you hope you win.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm hoping I don't run out of energy. But I mean, I'm not. You know, I'm still training every day. I'm not taking any chances.
Well, that's good. Who are you sparring with?
I haven't. I've sparred with some boys, Charlie Ding.
Yeah.
I sparred with Jamie a little bit, but I haven't. Due to my hours, it's difficult for me to.
You work shift times?
I do. I work long hours. Yeah.
Is there anything you want to say to people out there in the Facebook land and on the internet?
Training hard. I'm hoping it pays off, and if anyone wants tickets, they can inbox me on Facebook at Harry Smith.
So there you go. Harry Smith made his debut GBBU show. He boxed a few years ago, had a rest, but making a comeback. Hopefully we'll see a good little performance on the night. Right, so we've got Tommy Howell here. He boxed last time out on the GBBU show. He's a Man United fan. He's boxing a guy called Bradley Boom Boom Muldoon from Liverpool. Know anything about him at all or not?
No, nothing, mate, no.
No?
No, he's had a few fights, I think, but I don't know how he's got on.
So you had a nice little win on your debut GBU show a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah,
you want to tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, it was all right. I mean, I watched it back once, but I didn't really. I think I could do a lot more. Do you know what I mean? But like I say, it's first thing for me. I've never been in there before. It's all a bit mixed emotions, really.
But you boxed quite confidently though on the night. I noticed that.
Yeah, I didn't think I did, but everyone else said I did. But
everyone's a lot of people they criticise themselves more than other people.
I think I could have done a lot more than what I did. But like I say, 7 weeks before that fight, I busted my hand. I was in hospital with my hand. So I didn't do no sparring for 6 weeks. So.
Or just break your finger or your thumb? Or?
No, my two knuckles at the ear. So I didn't do no sparring for 6 weeks. So I only sparred a few times a week before the fight.
Yeah.
So it's all new to me anyway. Like
Right, see, you got Tommy Howell, he's boxing a guy from Liverpool, Bradley Muldoon, Manchester United versus Liverpool. That'd be a bit of a Northern derby down south though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Anything you want to say to your fans out here?
Yeah, thanks for last time. I didn't get to say it last time, but thanks for coming. It was a good old show. And get your tickets now, they're going to be a better one. It's going to be a new me. I've trained harder. So turn up on the night and we'll see what happens.
They've got a very confident looking Harry there, so be a good night at fireworks.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
But there you go, GBBU show, come and watch him. Right, joining us now is a young lad I've filmed many times, young Billy Eastwood. Used to box local, used to box for the Reach and St Mary's. Moved away, had a little bit out of the ring. Schoolboy champion up in Barnsley. So what made you want to come back, Bill?
Well, a few of the boys I boxed as an amateur. They've all started doing it, gone pro, turning over, doing well, and I thought I'll give it a go myself, you know what I mean, see how I do. And I see my Uncle Frank open the gym up with Brian. I knew I'd be in good hands, so yeah, I've been back about 6 weeks. Feel good, ready for it.
Tell us about the highlights of your amateur career, because you had quite a few amateur junior bouts, didn't you?
I had about 40 odd amateur bouts. I won the Golden Gloves twice, Londons, Golden Belt Londons, Schoolboys Londons, and I boxed for Kent, and I won the Kent Championships as well, yeah.
Any big names on your record you boxed? Can we tell people about?
No, not really.
No?
Yeah, he's boxed he's boxed a few big names really. He's boxed Johnny Coyle.
Yeah, Johnny Coyle's a pro now, yeah.
He had a split decision with Johnny Saunders.
Where was that down in Merlin's?
Merlin's, yeah, majority decision, I lost on the majority.
Majority decision. He's been in with some really good boys. Bill is just going to be, I mean, I'm buzzing to have Bill on our show. I mean, I've been out on Bill for a while.
Yeah.
I've seen him about, I've seen his dad about, he knows I've been trying to get him, and then he wanted to get back into it. He told me, he said I'm coming soon, and I've just been waiting for the day. And then he walked in the gym, and brilliant. I mean, he's the real deal.
What made you stop boxing? Moved away?
Yeah, moved away.
Remember your mum used to scream and shout, didn't she?
Yeah, moved away and then working and one thing and another, and just had myself a little break, you know.
Yeah.
But I ain't done that for about 8 years, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I feel good. I'm ready. I've been all up and down the country. I've been in there with the best of them.
Yeah.
So all I can do is give it my best. And
If I remember
see what
right, your
happens.
last fight was a loss, wasn't it, on the amateur circuit?
No,
I
my
remember
last.
there was a bit of a kick-off there, didn't it? Your
No,
mum
my last.
screaming.
My last fight, I boxed a boy from Peterborough, ex-schoolboy champion from
Yeah.
Sandy, Jesse Smith, and I beat him. That was the last one I had, and then yeah, jacked it in. But now I got myself back in shape, back fit. ready
It's been
for it.
about 6 years, hasn't it?
8 years.
8 years?
8 years, yeah.
Well, you're still looking young.
Yeah.
So is there anything about this guy you're boxing?
No, I don't. I just know he's from Manchester, isn't he, Frank?
Yeah, he's
I
from
think he's from Manchester, but
Seen
boxing
him
out.
before, Frank?
No, he ain't been on our circuit before, this boy. No, he's a new one on the circuit. But as I say, there ain't going to be anybody just run of the mill to get in with Bill, because when they know what Bill's about, they're not going to get in with him. So you've got to have somebody handy who knows how to hold their hands up to go in with Bill. He's not. I mean, I don't know if you remember this boy or not, Eric, but I certainly can.
I feel quite a few of his fights. Yeah.
His dad was a brilliant boxer as well. Bill's dad was a brilliant fighter. He's got the bloodlines, and honestly, I just can't wait to see Bill's oncoming fights. This is going to be fireworks.
So there you got it. Billy's would make his debut on the Gbbu show on Facebook, on the posters around Kent. You come and see him. And there's a belt floating around somewhere, I believe.
Yeah, he's fighting for the belt, mate.
Southern area belt.
Southern area belt. There's a belt on the line.
Jumping to the deep end straight away.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I said. Bill don't need to go around beating around the bush. He knows the circuit, so we put him straight in, and we want to move him along the ladder a bit quick, and get him up and get him into better things.
So there you got it, Billy Eastwood. All of the posters on Facebook. Come and see him. Posters all around Kent. That's his firework. Decent amateur. Remember filming quite a few times. Won a few titles. He's going to look for another title on the 3rd of July. Brilliant. Thank you. Cheers, Bill.
Thank you very much.
So joining us now is Catherine Phillips, a debut for Gbbu shows, but he's a kickboxer before. Tell us a little bit about your background.
Yeah, I did Thai boxing for about 4 years, and I've been boxing now for about 1.5 years. So I had a few Thai boxing fights. Been training a little bit of Thai boxing and boxing recently, and then I've just really moved into the boxing now. I'm really into it a lot more, so I've been fighting. All my recent fights have been boxing.
Okay, but you're not a local girl, or are you from up north, Durham?
I'm from Durham, yeah, but I've been living here about 1.5 years, so that's when I started boxing was when I moved here. So
Right.
Yeah.
So you box for the what's the name of the gym now?
Bromley
Combat Sports. They've had a few fights, so they're all wins as well for them, so you're going to keep a clean sheet?
I hope so. We'll continue on and hopefully get that belt. I know Lee's fighting the same night as I am again, so hopefully we'll both come back as the winners.
Have you seen her before?
Belts. No, I've no idea about my opponents. I tend not to look anything up before I fight and just go in and just do my absolute best. So I tend not to worry too much about what my opponent's doing and just concentrate on me.
So what made you do the transition from kickboxing to boxing? Although it's not a big step, it's more concentrating, not trying to kick.
Yeah, I haven't had too much trouble not kicking or kneeing. I think when I've got my boots on, I'm really just focused on the boxing only. I think what made me transition, I just started training the boxing more and enjoying it a lot more, and now I think I'm a lot more for boxing in terms of my stance and my movement is definitely more boxing than Thai boxing.
So you're up on Facebook? You advertising the fight on Facebook?
Yeah, I've been pushing it. I've just got the poster, so I've just been posting that yesterday. I've got hopefully a lot of people who are going to come down. Just got my tickets tonight, so hopefully start selling them from,
so where are you based at?
From tomorrow. I live in Bromley, based at Bromley Combat Sports.
Okay,
yeah.
So it's local to you anyway, the gym?
Yeah, really local to the gym. Yeah, live right near it. So
you got Catherine Phillips making a debut, former kickboxer, but transitioned over to boxing now. She's with the Bromley Combat Sports. They've had 3 fights here before her. They've had a clean sheet, and hopefully she's going to keep a clean sheet on the night.
Definitely.
Right, so you got it. She's on Facebook. She's got posters now. They'll be around Bromley area or wherever. Contact her, get a ticket, come and see her. She's a good talker and...
Thank you.
You've got a big smile on you. You love it, don't you? You love the fight game. So you got Catherine Phillips. Come and see her on the 3rd of July here at Dickens World. Right, joining us now is Shah Ball. Most boxing shows have people in the background. and they never get publicised. And I've got to tell you, Charles works really well in the background, handle all the tickets and help with the publicity, and obviously your son boxes. So first of all, start watching your son box. How difficult is that for you?
Oh, it's hard. It is hard.
You get really nervous?
Get nervous every time, but he seems to be doing all right.
Well, there's a lot of difference now, isn't it? Because he's stopping the guys instead of winning.
He's getting older now, isn't he? So
he's found his man strength.
That's it, yeah.
Right, so tell us about the background of working for the show, because obviously you've got to do the tickets.
There's loads. Tickets, booking hotels, running, doing loads.
It's an unsung job, really, isn't it? But I mean, people like you should get recognised because you do a lot of background and no one ever notices. They look at the promoter, like your husband Frank and Brian, they forget about the people in the background.
Yeah, sometimes they wouldn't cope without me.
I don't think they would.
I like to think so, anyway.
No, I don't think they would, because you know your boxing. You know all about all the things that need to be going on.
Yeah.
And but people should see what you do. But is it very stressful or not when you've got to do the tickets plus your son boxes?
Yeah. Well, I'm right nervous until he boxes and I can relax and get on with everything else. But I just get the people in first for the show. Takes a while getting them in.
So what's the most exciting part of a boxing show for you?
I love every one of them. I just love the shows, love boxing. I watch the boys train a lot. I'm down the gym a lot with them, and I can't wait till tonight to see what they do.
So Brandon's making his sixth fight.
Sixth fight, yeah. He's doing his sixth fight. So tougher opponent this time. So
yeah, we've come up with one, and you can see as well when we interview him, he's a lot more confident.
Yeah, he's confident. I think that's his age thing. He's growing up, and he knows what he wants in life, and he wants boxing.
So don't forget, there are people in the background who work in boxing. It's not just the champions and the people who run the show. There's people in the background and they don't recognise. But Sharp Ball does a great job. He does all the tickets, all the publicity, looking after fighters, making sure everything's sorted out. So, big hand to Sharp Ball.
Thank you.
Cheers, Sharp. Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers, Eric.